Hey guys, welcome back to Crystal Unfiltered Tarot. Alright, give me 1 second. What managing moderators can support your channel? Yeah, I know that. Sorry. Alright, let me see. One. What does it say? Upcoming. Oh, never mind. Does it really sound that horrible, this noise? Tell me, you guys, if this really sounds as bad. Does this light really sound awful? Okay, let's see. Crystal Unfiltered Tarot, special $10 questions. Hi, Pink Skies. I was going to text you. Hi, love. Okay, love, hi. Let me just read this real quick. Special $10 questions, Zelle only. There's my, let me make sure that it's correct. My email is correct. And you can also email me to book your reading. If you want to send in for a question, please do so now. And I already got Love's payment for 2 questions. Did you get home safely, Love? Did you get home safely? And I have this special rock. I forget what it's called. Does the email work for Zelle? Yes, it does. Or my phone number. I didn't want to put my phone number up there, Pinks, guys. Obviously. So yes. Okay, good. You made it home safe. Okay, this is going to be a very quick. I'm literally getting on for Love. Pinks, guys, if you have a question, you could put it in. But I'm literally going to close it because I do need to do something else right after. If not, I'll be back on tomorrow night. And Love, give me just 1 question or 1 second to get to your question. I love that. Me and Danny finally kissed on the 4th date. What are his next moves towards me? Okay, so question 2, I might have to have you repost when I'm done with question 1. So basically, I'm only going to leave this open for 5 minutes. Sorry. Sorry, but if you want to get a question, send it in within the next 5 minutes, and I'll be able to do your question. Otherwise, I'll be back on tomorrow and the rest of the week. Okay, perfect. So Krista, Thank you so much. So can you pretty please, if we don't get any other questions in 5 minutes, will you put questions closed? I'll do the same because I have to get off. I'll do the same special tomorrow, $10 questions. So anybody watching, just know that I'll be right back. I'll be back tomorrow and I'll be back all week. I'm probably going to be on 6 to 7 nights a week for probably all of July. Okay, so let's start with love. Your first question is, will Danny call tonight / tomorrow? It's unusual, I know, maybe he was with his cousin. Okay, so love, you told me earlier that he had not, thank you, Pink Skies, that he hasn't seen in 13 years. Okay, you told me earlier you had not heard from him at all. Is that true? Okay, so Spirit, Jeremiah and Samantha, come into this reading for love. I'm going to say your real name underneath my breath so that they know who I'm connecting to. I think if I say love when I'm online that they'll know. But just in case, I'm just letting them know if you don't want your real name out there. Just like Pink Skies, I'm really sorry. Ooh. Zell's the only way I can today. If you come back in the next couple of days, I might be able to do Venmo and I might be able to do PayPal. Tell Pink Skies which method of payment you have. Okay, so you want to know, is he going to contact you tonight or tomorrow? Well, of course he is, but let's see. Danny, are you going to reach out to at least text love today? See, the thing with love is that you can also, Fabian, that's what you should do. You should actually email me and I can actually do like a 2-question with you over text, or you could come back when I'm live. But what I would do at this moment is email me, let me know what method of payments you have. Let me know what your questions are, and then we can either do it through text or we could do it through a phone call. Okay, so love, is there any way I could say your name? If you don't want it on here, it's okay. If it's not, it's okay. It's how Danny is gonna recognize you if I'm speaking to his higher self. I'll just do it myself. Okay, Danny, are you going to reach out, text tonight or tomorrow? Okay, we'll use love. No problem. I'm saying it underneath my breath. It is showing yes, so let's pull some cards. Woo! Okay, let's pull some cards. What's going on with Danny? Why hasn't Danny reached out to love today? Why hasn't Danny reached out to love today? But love does know that Danny is currently with his cousin, who he hasn't seen in 13 years. So maybe they're just having a good old time. I really feel like Danny is talking to his cousin about you. That is coming through very strongly. He's very smitten. Love, he's very smitten. So even though you haven't gotten a text, which is a little like, why? I wonder why. It has nothing to do with him not wanting to talk to you today. He's talking all about you. Like his ears will be ringing right now because we're centering in on it. He could be talking about you literally right this minute. But let me see. That's funny, the moon. Oh, that's what the moon is. They kept showing me the moon. Hi, Marissa. They kept showing me the moon. Woo! And the moon is that he has these feelings for you. You guys have been going out on a few dates, and he's letting the cousin in on how he's feeling. Hi, Marissa, my love. He's saying like, wow, I finally met a girl that has made all of the pain that I have been through in my past relationships. She's made them all feel. It's been 5 minutes. Okay, I'm giving a 2-minute warning. If you want a question, please put it in now. We are going to close the list. So give it just a couple of more minutes. $10 questions, because I had to close it so soon. I will be doing the same deal tomorrow, same time, probably a little earlier. Okay, so love. He's literally telling his cousin, or did when they were hanging out. Okay. Okay, so let's close it after Marissa. So let's put love, pink skies, Marissa, closed. Please, thank you. All right, here we go. So he's saying like, oh my God, I've been hanging out with this girl. Yes, Marissa. You could try sending $1 to make sure it's correct. And then if I get it, when I get it, I'll tell you. So he is saying, love, that this has come in like really quickly. He has gone from friends to like really, really liking you. So I definitely feel he's going to reach out to you. But I just kind of want to get what's on his mind, like during the time that he hasn't texted you today. So here's the desire card, right? The want card. The card where I think this might have been him kind of saying, you know, you guys finally smooched and that he's very happy. He didn't really see himself like meeting somebody so perfect. So I think he's honestly just busy. I do think you're gonna hear from him. Look what card came out again. The Two of Cups. I put it back. The Two of Cups. He's like, yeah, he is explaining that like he was kind of scared of relationships, scared to kind of put himself out there, scared to especially come to like somebody that is so pretty and so smart. And he's saying that you are a very like high, what is the word, high quality woman, and that he's almost like pinching himself because he's like, I don't know why she likes me, but she does. She likes me back. But I do think he was busy with his cousin. I do think he's been pretty busy today. I'm trying to see anything else about him contacting you though. Because I don't like that. Okay. I don't like, you know what I mean? You shouldn't have to wait all day to find out. So far I got Krista's. I haven't gotten yours yet. Okay, I got it. Yeah, I have trauma, so I freak out. I just don't act on it. Okay. Because look at this. Maybe that's what just came up for you. Because this was his energy, the Emperor to the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is somebody who they're gonna make sure they're not gonna get hurt. They're not gonna get into a relationship where they think that they okay, like the Emperor to the freaking Queen of Swords, that's like two people that are different, but somehow are able to communicate. Thank you, thank you, Marissa. Um, they're able to communicate, and it's kind of like you're both peeling at an onion to try to get to know each other, and you're both giving it your all. Um, because the truth is, this is probably what you just said. The truth is that you're scared to go into something that seems very real and feels very good, feels very safe, but because of your past and how they've ended with the Ten of Swords, like you sometimes feel like you're never gonna have justice. Like you're never gonna meet the one that just makes you relax and makes you just feel comforted and feel safe and makes you laugh and makes you feel like you're the most beautiful girl in the world. So I don't know how I'm answering your question because you basically just gave me a yes or no question. So sorry I'm adding all this stuff to it. But don't feel triggered at all. It is 6 o'clock. I would also be kind of looking at my watch going, what the fuck? Right? Okay, good. Like, I kind of, yeah, like, here's the hermit. Like, here you are. You're finally home. You're by yourself. You're ready. Not that you're by yourself, but like, you're the hermit. You're ready to like devote a little time to texting or calling or something like that. When was the last time? When was it? What day was it that you guys hung out? Because this is what I don't want you to do. They're showing that this is somebody who could really be your wish fulfillment, but that you're getting confused. You're feeling like you're get Friday, okay. Friday and today's Sunday. Did you guys talk yesterday? I feel like if you get triggered by him not contacting you, that you're really going to do yourself a disservice. Um, because it's gonna like, okay, good. You guys talked yesterday. I just wouldn't worry about it because I feel like at some point by 8 p.m. you will hear from him. Let me make sure of that. Danny, are you going to contact Love uh, by 8 o'clock tonight? So that is a big fat no. What the fuck? I saw a clock with 8 on it. Okay, so now it's a yes. Want to know why? Because I whispered to him your name, and now it's a yes. Do you see what I'm saying? Sometimes if we use different names, which is totally fine, that's how we want to be on the internet. We don't, I mean, my big fat name is right there, Crystal, but most of the time we want to not put our specific name on it, which is fine. But if I am communicating with him, if I'm communicating with him, I have to say what he references you at. And so spirit is just saying like, don't get triggered when communication doesn't happen, because this is your wish fulfillment. This is, think of all the things that do feel good about this connection, and don't confuse yourself. Don't start worrying. Don't start thinking about, you know, well, why? Well, I feel like whatever the reason is, it was a good reason, and you're going to hear from him the second he has the opportunity. I also want to be really like honest and say that everybody in the freaking world has their phone on them 24/7. So for him to not take a bathroom break and quickly text you, hey, I'm busy with so and so, just wanted to let you know I'm thinking of you, that takes 15 seconds. So if he goes the whole night without texting you, then you need to ask me what to do, because I don't like that. Because in reality, it takes 10 seconds, 15 seconds to just text and say, look, I can't talk right now, but I'm thinking of you, and I'll text you as soon as I can. That's it. But I honestly feel like, is the cousin a guy? Is the cousin a guy? Okay. I kind of have a feeling that Danny's been talking about you, and the cousin is being like, don't be too all in. Don't show her all your cards. Try to be more of like somebody that like is not, showing all his cards. And so I think the cousin is, oh really? The cousin brought his fiance? Well, then you would think the fiance would be like, don't listen to him. Don't listen to him, right? All right. Well, let me know if he does text you. Can you repost your second question? So the cousin brought his fiance. Okay. Danny, are you, your cousin, and your cousin's fiance all talking about love while you've been together, or if you're still together? Okay, yes. The answer is yes. Sorry, it's swinging yes. And are you going to contact love by the end of the night? Yes. Okay. Now we'll go to your second question. I totally went completely off. You were like, is he going to contact me or not? And then I started talking about all kinds of other shit. But it's good shit. He's talking about you. What are the next moves Danny will make towards me now that we kissed on the 4th date? I'm very happy. Okay, Danny, spirit, I want Jeremiah, my spirit guide, Jeremiah. Details are great. And you can always go back in and rewatch it if you missed anything. I know that I was talking really fast. I do that sometimes. Okay, so let's just kind of be calm. How is Danny gonna, what moves is Danny gonna make towards love now that they kissed on their 4th date? What is next to come on Danny's part towards love? What is next to come? What is his next move? And I'm glad that he didn't. Okay, so his very next move is communication. So he's going to communicate with you soon. Okay, he's actually going to say that he missed you all day, but that he has been talking about you. So you are going to get a message tonight. This is just reiterating that he's going to be like, hey, it was a long day, but I was with my cousin and his fiance, and I missed you, and I talked about you, and I talked about our connection, and they were really surprised because I haven't really been in a relationship for a while, and I haven't really like allowed myself to feel real feelings for somebody in such a long time. He's saying also that he's been rejected in the past, and that past relationships were a little toxic with a lot of arguing, fighting, and that kind of stuff, and that he finally just couldn't deal with it anymore. Whether he ended the relationship or she did, it it wasn't a good relationship. So what's coming next between you and him? I truly think it's going to be commitment, and it's not going to be boyfriend girlfriend commitment, but what we talked about earlier. It's going to be, I know I can't in a month or in 4 dates ask you to be my girlfriend, even though I want to, but I would like to at least like show you that I will be exclusive towards you, and like you can choose to do whatever you want, whatever makes you feel right. But for my part, I I want you to know that I'm not going to be dating other people. I'm not going to be talking to other people. And then let's see what else. What other moves should love look out for? What other moves? See, he's sweet. He's like, I'm just trying to think of new things to do. Like, I just want her in my presence. I just want to spend time with her. I just want to like have my arms wrapped around her. And wherever that may be, like, I just know that I really like being with her. Like he really feels like this is like a soulmate situation. Yeah, I'm going to be straight up to keep things exclusive without dating other people besides him. Good love. I like that. Because he honestly needs you to kind of say it because he's scared. He's scared that he's scared to scare you off. So he's going to kind of be like not knowing how much to give, right? He wants to give a lot, see you a lot. But he also doesn't want to scare you and you go running for the doors because he's too clingy. So he's definitely in a mindset of like, what should I do next? Like I waited 4 dates, we finally kissed. Now the Ace of Wands definitely usually is sex, but I think that he knows not to push those boundaries yet. That it took 4 dates just to kiss. So even though I think he would love to, look, it's definitely coming out. He would definitely like to. He would definitely like to get it on and get more. What is the word? The word is not sex. I'm trying to think. It's more just oh my god, what is the word? Somebody say the word. I always do this because I have a brain injury. Oh my god, it's like on the tip of my tongue, but it won't come out. Anybody know what I'm trying to think? I just mean like cuddles, kissing, making out. Oh, it's okay. I'm trying to think of the word that is like not sex, but still. Never mind. I give up. I give up. I know what word in my head that I'm thinking, but it's not coming out. Yes, thank you. Freaking pink skies. Intimacy. he wants to be able to move this forward. Okay. He has a lot of feelings of like intimacy. That was the word I could not get out of my mouth. Thank you. Because right here is commitment and love, but it's like, whoa, it's too soon. Put on the brakes. And then this is all about like wanting to be intimate, but not too soon. Um, and as long as he doesn't take other people's advice, he'll be fine. It does show that you guys will just continuously go in the right direction, making each other happy. So I don't see anything um, that's like a certain move. I just know that he's going to express himself intimately. He's going to do all kinds of intimate things without bringing sex into it until you're ready. Um, but his whole demeanor is just that he really likes the girl. He thinks she likes him back, and he doesn't want to do anything to make it go wrong. As long as he tries and expresses himself, show me he wants to be okay. And he will. Okay, thank you, love. Sorry, I'm like very chaotic today. Okay, Krista, you could send me your question or post it. I feel like that was like the most scatterbrained reading of my life. I'm so sorry, love. I hope it was better than it feels. And please let me know when he contacts you. Update on A's feelings about our relationship since our last brief conversation. Have you guys had a conversation since you and I have talked? Okay, so Jeremiah and Samantha, please come into this reading for Pink Skies. An update on A's feelings about our relationship since our last brief conversation. Love, I'll give you a free question tomorrow. I feel like I was too scatterbrained. I'll give you a free question tomorrow. Yes, we talked about 20 minutes this past week. Okay. Now, okay. So you want to know feelings about your relationship after the last brief conversation. Okay, here we go. Did you communicate about him making a decision? Not about my feelings, though. Okay. Did he discuss having hardships about still having feelings for you while committed to somebody else and feeling like he wants to be with you, but not knowing if it's the right thing to do to the other person? He seems very that wasn't mentioned. Okay. It's okay, Bianca. That wasn't mentioned. Well, that's what's being thought about. So since your conversation, he has been in the Nine of Swords energy to the Two of Wands. And that means that maybe he's not communicating it to you. Maybe he's holding back from you, which is making you feel a little disappointed. He told you about his psychiatrist and PTSD diagnosis. Oh, wow, he just got this? Well, okay. Well, Nine of Swords energy is me. This is PTSD. This is insomnia. This is anxiety. This is depression. This is OCD. This is ADHD. This is all kinds of crazy, sad shit. Yes. And him making a decision. So if this wasn't about you and this is about himself, did he tell you that he had to decide whether or not to go on medication? because it is in his best interest to get on medication. For somebody who has PTSD, insomnia, depression, anxiety. She asked him when and where he was and was pissed that they let him fall through the cracks. Wait, what? She asked him when and where he was and was pissed that they let him fall through the cracks. I'm not understanding what that means. This is the psychiatrist? Oh, you're saying that he should have been diagnosed a long time ago. He should have been diagnosed a long time ago, but he wasn't. Is that what you're saying? It would really benefit him to get out of the isolation and the sadness, the overwhelming, right, he was deployed. She knows that's a place he was deployed to, and when he was there was an obvious issue. Oh. So he just recently was diagnosed. Yeah, he definitely needs medication, my love. I'm sure that the psychiatrist prescribed him with something because he needs to get out of this isolation, this depression, there's nightmares, there's insomnia, there's sweats, there's cold sweats, there's hot sweats, there's a lot. So you want to know, but basically your question was, what has he... Okay, that was your conversation, but your question was about you and him, correct? Yeah, he's like, even though he knows he should be with you, and it's just taking him so much time, so many years. Okay, good. He was prescribed something when we were still together, but did not like how it made him feel, so I don't see him going back on any meds. Well, I think that that's why I'm saying it would be a good thing for him, but this is how he is still at this moment, which means he's not on meds because this is his energy and it's all bad. There are so many different medications. I've tried being on at least 30 different medications, and you have to find what works for you, period. So if he does not take the advice of weekly therapy, medication, all these other things, he's going to have slow progress. And it's going to be difficult to watch. It's going to be difficult to know. That is the devil. Like, the devil is what is attached to him. Whatever he saw, whatever is making the PTSD, this is him thinking about it 24/7. Okay, if he's at least doing therapy, that's great. He needs to at least do therapy. He has to at least want to change this. There's also this therapy that you have to get on a list to do. It's called EMDR, I think it is. I'm on a waiting list. And it's an eye movement. Basically, from your eye movement, they're able to... He's physically active, and yes, that does help. I was just gonna say that. They have you go back in time and relive the trauma, and then they somehow are able to take that out of the brain and then put in positive reinforcement things. It's a crazy good therapy. Like if he's not willing to go on medication, then he needs to be in constant therapy. Physically active is huge. Making sure that he's not just sitting inside doing nothing. But I mean, you are getting brought up. I do need to move on. But he is bringing you up. He's like, yes, I know we talked about that pink skies, but like, I thought you were wanting to know about me and you. And he's like, don't worry about all of this. Like I'm finally with a psychiatrist. I'm on the right track. Just ask your question. So I think your question just was, I need to know your question. Your question was something about since your last conversation, where does he see you and him, right? And that's what he keeps trying to talk about. But yeah, update on A's feelings about our relationship. So let's stop talking about the brief conversation because he's en route, he's doing it. And I hope he gets on medication. I'm telling you, if I wasn't on a certain medication, I would not be able to get up in the morning and I would not be able to sleep at night. So I don't know. I go full throttle on medication. I think it's good for you as long as you find what works for you, because there's many that work against you and you feel crazy and you don't want that either. So it really is trying one, and if it's not for him, trying a different one. I think it would be good for him, but you can't decide that, neither can I. So this is about you. I think that he thinks about you a lot. I think that he hates the fact that being with you or spending any amount of time with you means he's technically kind of lying to his other partner, and that you guys try your best to act like you're just friends, but that there's that longevity of like history. There's that commitment that he still has to you. There's love he still has to you. There's passion. And honestly, the more you guys like talk, the worse it is, because you guys both want to be together, but you know that that's not an option. At least it's not an option that he's ever made clear, right? He's never made it clear that like if you say the word, he's out of that relationship and with you. And I think you deserve somebody who wants only you. It does show that he does have feelings for you romantically. He does think of you as the Empress, the most beautiful woman in the world, but he also resists you. It takes all of his strength to hold back from you and not do what he wants to, and to not communicate to you how he truly feels. And it's up to you almost to guess, like literally. What's on his mind is up for you to guess. You don't know, you know? And then it's like, how long is this going to go on? He said he doesn't want to go through another divorce. Yep, I know. It sucks. But it's like he doesn't want to go through another divorce. But I know that he has feelings for the woman he's with. Absolutely. And he's trying to make it work. But I think deep down he realizes that he probably should have never ended things, got a divorce from you. But because he did, he's like a really firm person on, I made my bed, I have to lie in it. I shouldn't have divorced the woman that I'm still currently in love with. I made that choice, and now I'm not going to do that to somebody else, you know? Okay, Marissa, are you here? Oop. but he has a lot of feelings for you, Pink Skies, and I think that that is very difficult for you to process because I think you really know it. I think you truly know it. And it's such a fucking like mind fuck because he's a good guy, so that's why he doesn't want to like cheat and he doesn't want to like disobey vows, you know? It's almost like he's too good of a guy because you just kind of like want him to come over and like just be with you. And if that means romantically, if that means sexually, you just need to like feel him embracing you because you know what goes on in his head and his heart. You know that he looks at you. You know that he has major love for you. But it's like, oh my God, like your marriage is not working out, not because of me. And when he finally gets that, when he finally goes, okay, she's like, my marriage is not on the rocks because I have feelings for Pink Skies. My marriage is on the rocks for X, Y, and Z reasons. I need to figure out if I really truly want to be with this person or not. Because he still has a lot of life ahead of him. And then he can't bring you in and confuse the situation. This is very tough. Okay, Marissa, it's your turn, and then I gotta go. You're welcome. Okay, Marissa, I think you texted me. Okay, am I saying this to myself, right, hun? Okay, let's see. Yeah, hi, Bianca. Okay, let's see. Jeremiah and Samantha come into this reading now for Marissa. We're live on YouTube. I'm going to say the question to myself and answer freely. Okay, so it is saying yes. Let me see when. Yeah, I definitely did not see it this month. Let me make sure. Yeah, it looks like if he reaches out, it would be in August. Yeah. If he reaches out, it would be in August. It does feel like a yes. It is a yes. Let me just pull a few cards to give you a little bit of detail. Okay. Like, is there a reason why you're not in contact? Is that because he's with this other person? And if so, you guys have been no contact for a while? Okay. Because I'm trying to see what is the reason why this person is going to contact you in August if he's not supposed to talk to you because he's with somebody else, right? So, like, what is his intention when he's reaching out in August? Okay, so the first card is communication. So that's showing yes, he is gonna, wow, he's gonna reach out to the Queen of Wands, which would be you, with the Ace of Pentacles, which would be an offer. Let's see what kind of offer, what that means. What do you, an offer doesn't have to be like asking you to be his girlfriend. Don't go that far. It's just an offer, okay? It could just be an offer to say hi. So I'm going to find out. Okay. How long have you guys have not been in contact? Because the Six of Swords would be that somebody left somebody confused after they were hooking up 6+ months. Okay, were you guys hooking up? Were you guys dating? Were you guys friends with benefits? Were you guys hooking up at a certain point and then okay. See, now I'm like in the groove. Nothing official, right? But did you get kind of like, what? Like out of nowhere, he's just gone. Like you didn't really get an answer other than like, I'm with somebody else. Were you guys hooking up while he was with that person? Or did the person come along after? So what I'm asking is, when you guys were hooking up, nothing official, was the other person already in his life? Okay, he said to me being married to the other one was too hard for him. And no, it was before her. Okay, that's what I felt. Okay, because he said me being married to the other one. I thought you got a divorce. I thought you got a divorce last year. Okay, so wait, February that just passed or a year ago February? And then we tried a few months after that. Okay, a year ago February or this year February? 2024? Okay, a year ago. That's what I was picturing. Okay, so you got a divorce. He said that it was too hard for him because just knowing that you were married. And then you tried for a few months after that. And then he ended it because that was too difficult for him to deal with. Okay. So then here's you, the Scorpio, the death card, who's like, hey, I still like you. I still want to see where this goes. So will there be, what will be the reason for this contact? I simply think he's just going to be like, hey, how's it going? Like, it's not going to be what you like wish for. You wanted to move things too fast, and I wanted to bump the brakes. Oh, wow. So it was reversed. He wanted to go too fast. You wanted to pump the brakes. And then he's like, bye. And then he meets somebody else. And now they're still together. Okay. It just feels, yeah, look, he's going to be all flirty. He's going to be all sweet. He's going to be all, oh, I think about you. Sometimes I miss you. This is going to be him reaching out. And I'm guessing before I even do your second question, I think that there's trouble in paradise. And that's why in August, he reaches out to you, because I feel like this man likes to have a backup plan. I'm not saying you are a backup plan. I'm saying he likes to be with somebody. So if he's going to end things with the girlfriend, he needs to know that there's somebody else who likes him that he could maybe then date afterwards. This is a person who likes to be in a relationship at all times. He doesn't like to be alone. He likes to be with someone. So that is why he's going to reach out. So let me see what you wrote for your second question. Because does that make sense? Because he's going to come all in hot and heavy, sweet, flirty. Oh my God, I've been thinking about you, blah, blah, blah. And then you're going to be like, well, what's up? Why are you contacting me? Are you still in a relationship? And let's see what the answer to your second question is. I love getting this. I haven't read a text like this in so long, Marissa. If you could be a fly on the wall. Remember how we used to do that? Okay, so let's see what is going on and maybe why they're going to be on a rocky. Yes, good time. Be on a rocky. Because I feel like they're okay right now, and that's why you're not going to hear from him in July. Maybe in August, like middle to the end of August. Let's see. Okay, Jeremiah and Samantha. Let's read this to ourselves. Answer freely. Jesus, a card just fell. Oh my God. And it was the 8 of Cups, girl. The 8. Oh my God. The 8 of Cups. Hold up. Let's see what comes after that. The 8 of Cups. That's somebody walking away. Oh my God. They're fighting, girl. They are not getting along. They're not getting along. They're not getting along. So I think they're going to break up. I think they're going to break up. And that's why there was the Ace of Pentacles, him reaching out and offering you something, offering you information. Information. Me and so aren't doing that good. We either are on a break or we've been fighting or we broke up. It'll be something like that. Okay? And then it'll be, I'm telling you, he needs to know, like, even if they haven't broken up yet, he needs to reach out to you, like I said, to make sure you're still maybe interested, so that if he decides to end it, he can go straight back to you. Okay? And if you want to, that's on you. If you want to do that, if you still have feelings for him, because I feel like you have asked about this same person, at least the last couple of times that you've come on in the past year. Let's see what else. Because look at this. 8 of Cups, walking away, making a decision after arguments. So many arguments. Feeling like they're trying to put a Band-Aid. They're trying to put a Band-Aid on every fight they have. They're trying to put a Band-Aid on it. They're trying to, like, get through it, but it literally feels like there's a new reason. Yes, there is hot tea, right? There's a reason why they keep getting into arguments. Let's see. It could be financial. It could be arguments about finances. Because we have the 10 of Pentacles. I'm not gonna say that for sure, but it could be. It could be finances. It's also that somebody is feeling like the hermit. So either one person yells and fights, the other one does the silent game. My mom. One person does the silent game, okay? I think it's him. she does the yelling, the bickering, he does the silent game, and then they are stuck in this rut, but then then they make up, okay? He does the silent game, you know that for sure? Oh my God. Oh my God. So basically, I'm just going to ask I'm just going to ask this additional question before I end. I'm going to ask when he does reach out to you, what is the current, at that time, what will be the current situation with them? Will they be broken up? Will they just be fighting? I would want to know that. So I'm going to do that question for you. Let's see. Where will they be in their relationship at the time that he reaches out to Marissa? Exactly, right? You kind of want to already know. You want to already know what his intention was but I feel like the intention is going to be, before I pull cards, I just feel like they're still going to be together, but that it's falling apart and that he's like one step away from just saying that's it. Do you know if they live together? Do they live together? Do you know? Because that's what would make it. They do. See? Oh, because that's what's gonna make it linger. They would either have to, stay in whatever lease it is. Hopefully, it's a month to month. Or hopefully they live at their parents' house or something where he could just kick her out. But I kind of see like he depends on her a little bit. And maybe that's why he's so easy to bounce, because from his last relationship, he kicked his last ex out. See, he is just that shows it right there, what you just said. The world card to the Knight of Swords. It's like, I don't care if we've been together for 6 months, a year, a month. Like, I make quick decisions, and I don't feel bad. Like, he kind of just doesn't feel bad. He finally just makes a decision and goes for it. Okay, so let me just answer this real quick. How about I do this? I'll use the pendulum. Okay, what was his name again? Hold on. Okay. Oop. Yeah. He will still be in the relationship with her. Okay, let me ask another question. Will he what do I want to say? I'm trying to say it without saying it. Spirit, will this person tell Marissa that he's ready to end his relationship? Oh, okay. I'm just trying not to say their names. Okay. See, he's going to let you know that he's this close to ending the relationship, that they've been fighting for months. They don't, like, it's just drama. But I also feel he is kind of the drama. It kind of seems that way. He's kind of like if his girlfriend's gonna be like mouthing off to him or arguing, or arguing, he's gonna it's almost like he'll just look at her and like smile, like, you're not gonna get to me. Or he won't say anything at all and he'll play the silent game. Not nice. But he's going to make it seem like she is the worst girl ever, that he should have just stayed with you. So, yeah. Okay, I love you guys. I have to get off right now. I will be back tomorrow. Sorry for the quick. Well, I think I did everybody good. I've been on here for an hour. I love you guys. Marissa, please come back. Text me anytime. Love you, Bianca. Love you, Bianca. Love you, Michelle. And love you, uh, Love, who was on here, and also um, Pink Skies. I always want to say your name, and then I'm like, Pink Skies. I love Pink Skies. I love your picture. Okay, love you guys. Bye. Thank you.